joined with Postponed again for another awesome matchup here. And I'm excited for this one. We switched servers. We're ready to go into this. And I mean, this map pool, this is going to be interesting because we're probably going to see this a ton, as you said, Postponed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mirage Inferno, it doesn't get much more basic than that. And I kind of like those basic ones because teams are at their absolute best on maps like this. Because everybody, I mean, you could get a pug team together and they'll all know how to play the map. They might not have the synergy that you need or the communication.
Ooh,
but
the
I mean,
synergy you need.
Oh yeah, I didn't even admit. It must have been at the back of my mind. I mean, Synergy's going to need that tonight. Let's put it that way, because they're up against, first of all, the winners of CEVO main. That's something in and of itself. But these guys also happen to win the spot in the pro placement tournament to get here against some very strong competition. So Fenix is nothing to sneeze at, and that's why they're the heavy favorites going into this match. Now the guys on Synergy, they've been playing a long time. Everybody's been following these guys. They've got they've got a lot of fans. Ooh. It's just they've never been able to really come out and be the best. So this could be where they started in this season, starting tonight. But that was a bad start for them, as two falling immediately in apartments, and Mainline gets Jason on the stairs as well.
So now we're going to be into a 1 versus 2 situation, as it's just going to be Sit-Off left. He tries to push his way through the smoke, gets out. Now he's got to try and play Ring Around the Rosie in the bomb site, and Silent will take him down. And Silent only gets a 2K. I remember me and you keeping track of this. Silent was like the 3K pistol round master.
Silent, that's disappointing.
He's fallen off.
Yeah, what are you
doing? He's fallen off, apparently.
No, Silent is insane with pistols, guys, and it makes absolute sense, because you got to be, if you're going to be a team opper and an effective one, you got to be able to switch to that secondary quickly. Silent is a asset during pistol rounds, especially. He's solid all around, but definitely especially on pistol rounds. So good start for Fenix here. The first round going to them, and that's important on T side on these CT sided maps. And wow, instantly falling are two members of the CTs.
But Buzza is able to answer here, takes down Mainline, so that's going to make it a 3-on-4 gun advantage going in favor of Fenix, and that 1-player advantage. An interesting pickup here for them. I don't believe we saw a single SMG. All rifles here, even though they're Galils and AKs, they're not even risking it at all. They don't even want to go for SMGs. They're not taking any chances here against Synergy, as we see another frag go in favor of Fenix, who, of course, they should be able to win these anti-eco rounds if they play them smart. And, ooh, Ely is on that shoulder peak right there. That was dirty. Streb will take down Sit-Off. Buzza only one to get a frag that round for Synergy, and that's Fenix 2-0.
Fenix is not fooling around here. I mean, they came out to play tonight. They're getting insane shots. It's only 2 rounds in. They're buying up AKs and stuff. I mean, wow, they don't even want to give at all. They don't want to give anything to Synergy. They don't even want to give them a foothold so that they can start pulling rounds together. And that makes a lot of sense, too, because, I mean, if you can get the early advantage as a terrorist, you don't want to lose that. You work hard for that in the pistol round. And we mentioned it's a CT-sided map, so, you want to get as many rounds off of that as possible. And now they're in really good position here if they win this round, because Synergy has invested all their money into this one. So they're going to be on an eco next one and on a really ugly buy the one after that if they lose.
Definitely. Oh, Davy's going to upgrade, though. He's going to have the MP in his hands. They're going for this early buy. Can Synergy keep it going? Davy grabs 2 before Streb takes him down. Buzza gets the headshot there onto Silent with the scout. So now it's all up to Streb and Ely. They have an AK and a FAMAS, or excuse me, not a FAMAS, a Galil in their hands. There's FAMAS's on the other side of the board in Jason R, Fox, and Sit-Off's hands. But Buzza, of course, getting that headshot with the scout. It's going to help out a ton here, and they're going to roll into a 2-man stat. Oh, it was looking like 3 for a second, but one rotates back over to B. The other one rotates to deep into spawn. Buzza still trying to strafe out, use the scout to his advantage. It didn't work out for him. It's going to be a 2 versus 3, as Ely is still there. Oh, he takes a shot, eats it, gets taken down. So now it's all up to Streb by himself. He's going to be 1v3. He's getting flanked from behind. He's going to try and put this bomb down. Sit-Off is going to work out a CT. Sit-Off gets very aggressive. Doesn't matter, though. FAMAS in the hands of Sit-Off takes down Streb at the end of that. And, man, I keep getting my FAMASs and Galils confused. It's like I've never played Counter-Strike.
Yep, it's like that entirely. But there you go. The early buy paying off in a big way. And I'm surprised with how well Buzza was able to put that scout. Well, I shouldn't say I'm surprised. Buzza is an extremely good player for op, or if you get a scout in his hands early on in the game, then he can put that to great use as well. He's a great scoped player for sure, and I can't wait until you start to see him and Silent scope down mid against each other. But so far, I mean, we're not going to see ops anytime soon with these teams scrapping together buys as much as they can.
Ooh. They're committing to this B-take attempt here. Sidoff and Fox both get frags before they get taken down. So now it's going to be a retake attempt as that bomb will assuredly get planted in B. So Buzza with the scout. Jason R jumps out. Oh, he's going to get caught by a flashbang, though. Not able to get away from it. Jason R will get the Rec 9 frag onto him. And they picked up a rifle here. That's Silent with the 3K into it. Davy's already worked his way up. Catwalk as Ely is able to take down Buzza. So Davy, he's going to be 1v3. Not going to make it happen. So he's going to get out of there, run away, and just go for the save with this rifle. But man, he is getting hunted extremely hard here. Silent is on his heels. He's going to hear him wrap towards A, and they're going to collapse on him. This is going to be tough for Davey to get out of here and try and save this, considering there's a player down in his face. That's going to be Ely. He hears him. Can he win the battle? Gets Ely, but still behind will be Silent. And yeah, he's going to get out of there, save that rifle. Maybe, unless Justin gets him. No.
Wow,
the
great
hunt
couple
fails.
kills for Davey. Wow. And his team can buy here because he managed to save that AK. They can scrap together a buy if they choose to. No, they're not going to buy around that. Instead, he'll just pass a couple of pistols over to his team. That's not a bad idea. You don't want to take any risks because eventually you're going to want to pull together like a real buy in this game if you want to take any more rounds off of Fenix.
Yeah, I mean, Fenix already on T side here doing very, very well, taking 3 initial rounds. Synergy only picking up 1 so far, but we need to get it to full strength for both of these teams. And the round that Synergy took was actually an early buy aggressive round, and it worked out for them. So it's gonna be cool to see what they can do here going forward once we get into guns up on both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's tough because Fenix is so strong once they have a full buy in their hands as well. And whoa, Buzza, though, on an eco round. Nice kill with his upgraded pistol there. Fox is in a good position here, too, if they do decide to go there. But no, they're going to take A connector all the way to bomb side A, which is completely undefended.
Yep, and Streb is going to be the lurk man. He's lurked a little bit too long, though. He might have overstayed his welcome. He's got to hurry and rotate because his teammates are dropping like flies over at the A bomb site. Oh, Ely in a horrible position here to get flanked. If it happens, he's going to go grab the bomb, sees the shoulder on Buzza, gets away from that, but there's a player really close. In CT spawn, that's Sidoff. Sidoff drops down. Oh, almost catches Ely as Fox is able to take down Streb. Oh, Sidoff has got him so very low. Ely has no HP. He tries to cross, and Fox works his way to the old E-box out of the connector, gets the piercing shot onto him, and that makes the score 3-2 Fenix.
That hurts to lose that round, and it was absolutely amazing that they were able to win it on an eco like that. And now, finally, the first op coming out for Buzza, and they're going to be up against the Tech 9 rush. Now, this is very dangerous from Fenix. I mean, when you think of the Eco Kings, you're thinking of big teams in Europe like Fnatic or Envious. I mean, these guys are able to turn things around on an Eco round so effectively. But if there is a counterpart in North America, then, I mean, Fenix has got to be a pretty good candidate for that. They're amazing on these force buy rounds, these Tech 9 rushes. So I mean, I give them a pretty good chance of winning this round despite their lack of guns. But we have a full buy finally coming out from Synergy. Davey, the only one without head armor. They're in a really good position finally. And if they lose this one, it'd be a huge disappointment.
Oh, Buzza, beautiful time shot there through the smoke to take down mainline, trying to come up the ramp. And there's Davey also taking down Justin. So Streb is there to remove Davey. And Jason R is able to pick up 2 frags there. That's big for them. Leaves only Ely left. Works a nice shot, though, with the Rec 9. Works his way into the connector. Gets spammed down by Sidoff. And we're seeing very good spam here coming from Synergy through these smokes.
Absolutely. And a lot of that, I think, comes down to some of the calls that are obviously being made on these teams. I mean, it's easy enough to just spam a smoke and hope for the best, but obviously, Buzza had a lot of information. He was peeking very carefully there. You know, their money situation is still pretty precarious, so he didn't want to lose that off. So he was getting that information, but he wasn't putting himself out there to get shot either. And that enabled Sidoff, like you said, to get that spam through the smoke and get the kill. So it was a great end to the round for Synergy, and it showed the teamwork that they're able to put together here. Now another eco round for Fenix. Finally, Synergy is starting to get this game going in their favor.
It's curious, though. It's kind of a half commit here. They've got body armor on some of their players. They all have upgraded pistol. They got some flashbangs coming, but it's not a full armor commit with pistols. And Streb goes down. There's Silent, mainline out of the way, and Sidoff and Fox are just having a field day on these pistol players right now. 2 for Fox, 2 for Sidoff. Jason R will come in for the cleanup, and that's going to make Synergy have the lead 4-3.
That's a classic B defensive positioning that they had there when you're up against an eco round. You don't want to play aggressively like up in the apartments or on the van or something, because then they can just jump down with their Tech 9, shoot you in the head real fast. If you're playing far enough back and you've got a rifle in your hand, then you can just mow them down as they come in through the apartments. You can get a view up into the window, and you're in a pretty careful position now. Oh, and Buzz, a nice... Oh, 2 kills to start off the round. Wow. Unbelievable. And this is the bye round for Fenix. Amazing how fast they've fallen.
Yeah, Buzza playing effectively right there with the op. Able to get a 3rd one there onto Ely. That leaves Streb all by himself. He's going to be 1v5 here. Bomb down out in the mid. Easily coverable. Fox is up on top of the smoke, and he can't spray him down. Fox will get a cleanup frag. That's 3 for Buzza with the op. 2 for Fox with the AK in hand. That gives Synergy a 2-round advantage.
Buzza has these games where I wonder why he is not one of the top oppers in North America. I mean, the guy has games where he's absolutely phenomenal. He has games where he's horrible too, and that's the problem because, I mean, if he could just get the consistency down, and if this is one of those nights, by the way, where he is on, then that means big trouble for Fenix.
Yeah, Buzza is one of those guys that can play really, really lights out with an op in his hands, and so far he's doing what he needs to keep his team in this and actually give them that 2-round advantage. And as you can see from Fenix, once again going for a pistol buy here, trying to upgrade. Fire from Jason lands perfectly before Ely can trade him out, but Buzza's off again, paying a lot of dividends, gets a leg right there, and then cleaned up by Davey, getting 2. Jason got 2. The other one went to Buzza, even though he had, I believe, 2 assists into that round. That's 6-3 in favor of Synergy.
Wow. I mean, unbelievable. You're just not seeing shots landed on these eco rounds from Fenix, and that really hurts because you got to get those kills. You got to do some economic damage. Look at the money on Synergy. They have over 10K on 3 other players, almost 10K on another. I mean, it's amazing how well they've been able to keep their guns. They've even got AKs, those that want them. So Fenix is going to have to do something on these buy rounds because the eco rounds are just not working out for them at all anymore.
No, eco rounds getting completely shut down, but I mean, congrats here for Synergy for picking it up big time and not allowing eco rounds to go in favor of Fenix. The lurker, or the lone man, which was going to be Ely by himself, has been killed already, so it's going to be a B-side take attempt here with 4 players. Oh, they're stacked up in the apartments. Good job with the counter utility there to shut them down and not allow them to get into the site very fast. And that's going to force Synergy into a huge rotate here, and they're going to completely collapse on it. Justin does get one before traded down, but now it's all up to Silent and Mainline. Just Mainline now, and he goes down. Buzza with another 2K that round, and Synergy is running around with the 7-3.
I can't believe the use of utility nades. I mean, you pointed it out, and that's exactly what happened. Fenix was all ready to go. They were hyped up. They were in the apartments. They were ready to take B-side, land all their headshots and take it by force. But then suddenly everything is blocked off by smoke. They can't catch a target. They're forced to jump over top of the smokes. And guess what? That's exactly where Synergy is already aiming. So that was just amazing play by Synergy. Defensive strategies coming out by them and coordinated ones too.
Yeah, definitely. Into round 11 here. Synergy with a commanding lead at the moment. And Ely will take down Fox. Tries to pull the spray into Jason R after they got aggressive in middle. Doesn't work out. He'll get that 1-for-1 trade, though. Making it 4-on-4. Silence trying to work out through the smoke. Checks down below him. He's going to drop down. Almost gets Davey right there. Mainline will take down Jason. They know exactly where Davey is. Silent can't put him down, though. Sidoff still trying to fight, though, from the jungle. He's going to be the Lone Ranger here for the CT side. Synergy 1v3. Oh, gets cleaned up there by Silent, though. 2K for Silent, 2K for Mainline, and Fenix pulls it back, gets a 4th round to their name, and they're struggling here, trying to not allow Synergy to grab control of this first half and officially win it.
So I think A clearly is going to be where Fenix is more at home this game. I'm sure we're going to see them take A little bit more than they have been. I mean, it turns into a disaster every time they try to go B, and especially if Silent can get their early pick with this op in hand. Buzza was playing unusually aggressive with his op up on A there, just waiting for the push coming out from Fenix. They decided not to do that. They want to let Silent get an op kill on A first, if he can. Once he does that, it'll make it so much easier to take bomb site A. Buzza is still going to be reckoned with there, though. Over on the CT side, they're going to have to root him out fast or smoke him off if they want to successfully take that site.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if they can make that happen, though. Buzza's going to be on a little bit of a rotate towards CT. They're gearing up here. Timer is ticking down. We're down to a minute left into the round, and it looks like Fenix, they're still geared up for A. Ely, what a nice shot on that player, working that angle effectively to take down Fox. But a big flank incoming, though, from the number 2 man of Davey. If he can get this moving right when they execute, they may not be able to hear him. No, he's... Will he be able to take... Oh. Ely is able to get Davey from behind. Jason R trades him out, though, so Streb is still up fighting. Takes down Buzza, op out of the way. Easy A entrance now. They've completely gained control of the site. Both CTs alive here. Jason and Sidoff are both over near the jungle, and ooh, Jason's able to get a shot there onto Streb. So now it's up to Sidoff once again, except this is a 1 versus 3. He's going to work his way onto that old E-box. Try and push his way up the stairs. Mainline is in CT. Streb is just firing off headshots, and one of them connects in the direction of Sidoff. 7-5 SYNRGY.
Wow. Fenix only had 3 smokes. They had to land those smokes absolutely perfectly in order to get an effective bomb site A take. One of them landed directly on top of the stairs, perfectly placed. One of them, more importantly, smoking off the CT side of things, forcing Buzza to jump up on top of the ticket booth with that off. That is a dangerous, very exposed position to be in, and they were able easily to capitalize on that and get the kill on him. And then the other one, smoking off jungle, makes it gravy to take the site, and Fenix did it perfectly. So just great coordinated smokes there and perfectly timed, and they had no margin for error, but they pulled it off well.
So again, stacked up towards the A bomb site. Fenix knows where the bread and butter is at. That's going to be a pop flash coming from Davey. He's going to step out. Can he take down Silent also? He's got him pushed up into the palace with only a pistol. Can take him down. 1-for-1 trade here. It's going to be a 4-on-4 battle as we're going to work our way into the A bomb site. Jason's going to get aggressive towards Tetris. Streb is there, but Buzza drops him down. 1-for-1 trade again, keeping things even though Buzza is only down to 1 HP. An errant grenade in his direction will take him out. There's 2 left in the hands. One of in Silent, the other one is in the hand of Ely. They have 2 Molotovs. Mainline has one, Silent has the other, and Fox is trying to work his way. Oh, Ely might get dropped here from behind as Fox looks into. Oh, Ely with a beautiful jump to get away from it. Double op look might pay off here for Fenix.
Wow, it was amazing, and he gets the smoke down as well, does Ely, so he's completely made Fox utterly useless in this retake. Fox is going to have to push right up into Akon and help out his team.
Oh, there's that touchdown grenade I was talking about. Sidoff gains a little traction, though, removes Silent, but Mainline is there to quickly trade out, and still in the connector will be Ely, who drops Fox down. Knew he was in the jungle, heard him running around. That will make the score 7-6 in favor of SYNRGY.
I mean, the big difference in these last few rounds is Fenix has been able to finally buy everything they need to effectively take a site, and they're using their grenades and especially their smokes very effectively. Yeah. You saw there, Ely should have been dead, first of all, by Fox getting that first op shot. But once that smoke went down, and saving a smoke that late in the round and using it for that kind of positional situation where you're kind of stuck, you know that an enemy's aimed at you, but you throw down that smoke and you know you're relatively safe and you force him to move around. I mean, that's perfect, especially if you're up against an op, because you don't want to have to move around and get into awkward positions when you're trying to retake a site with an op. Had Ely not had that smoke in hand, would have gone very differently.
Oh, Ely right there almost gets caught by Buzza. Buzza rocking the FAMAS at the moment. Pushed his way down into connector. Avoids the grenade himself. Ely goes down to 82 HP. And Buzza, I only think, took 7 from that grenade. So that grenade exchange there in favor of SYNRGY, definitely. But we're into round 14, getting close to the end of this half. And it's looking like if Fenix can hold on to this momentum, they're going to make this an 8-7 half in their favor.
Oh, look at all this information they've gathered on SYNRGY's side with this middle push. This A-rush is going to have to come fast, but it is. Jason R. going to be defending.
He's going to be the player under the balcony. He's got players all over the top of him, and he goes down. So one more in the sight. Fox's head pops up a little too early, and he goes down. Trying to spray through the smoke will be Davey. Can't gain anything from it, though, so it'll be a 4 versus 3. 3v2 now, excuse me, as Sidoff does take down Justin. Sidoff is going to be playing from CT. Nice spray there through the smoke to take down Streb on the plant. He's got himself 3. Ely steps up. Ely goes down to Davey. So the spray through the smoke right now is awesome. Mainline's going to try and put the bomb down, and he gets sprayed through the corner of the box, actually. So Sidoff with a 4K. And, man, some beautiful spam there through that smoke. And once again, a spam shot through the box.
Oh, man, Synergy needed a win. I mean, after dropping 3 in a row to Fenix, it was not looking good. You want to win as many as you can, frankly, on the CT side. If Fenix had won the last 2, going into the second one with all the momentum, I mean, people have said it before, Fenix is a relatively, I mean, they love their momentum. Once they get going, where they're like a boulder, they just keep rolling and rolling, and there's no way to stop them. So it's great that Synergy stopped them in their tracks before they really got going. Now, if they can win this last round and a half, a 9-6 finish is not half bad for Synergy on this first in the best of 2. Now, this is Synergy's pick, remember? Or no, sorry, this is Fenix's pick, remember? So, so Synergy is doing pretty well on the map that really Fenix should be dominating on.
Oh, man. They have officially won the half, but we're into the final round of it. Davey's going to get aggressive from behind. He gets taken down. It's going to be a 5 versus 2 now. Fox and Sidoff left alive. They got to try and get this gun battle off. No saving here. Last round. So Sidoff does take down Silent as he works his way into that connector window, shooting out towards the jungle. So but the bomb is all the way at B with 2 players there. Sidoff almost gets caught. He knows that he's going to call for the rotate, and Fox might get flanked here by Mainline, and he does. So that is going to do it as Sidoff goes down to Justin. And look at that score. Relatively close there. Frag distribution-wise, all doing pretty good, except for Justin lagging about a little bit from behind on Fenix, and an 8-7 half in favor of Synergy.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. Justin is a pretty strong player, so I don't know. Maybe he's having an off night, or maybe he's going to turn around right now. Could be, I don't know, didn't have enough time to warm up or whatever. You never really know fully what's going on with all these players going into the game. I mean, you can look at their historical performance, but it doesn't mean as much if they're, you know, maybe he's got the flu today. We have no idea, really. 4 kills, not where I expect Justin to be. I think he'll probably turn around starting now, but we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, all the other players, like you said, in this game, all contributing very well.
Yeah, definitely. They definitely picked it up big time. I didn't expect it to go this way. I mean, 7 rounds as terrorist is really good for Fenix. But if they're not able to get this pistol round, that'll set Synergy up really well here.
Phoenix not able to get a pistol round? I mean,
yeah,
crazier things have happened. But
yeah, that's kind of tough. They don't really lose pistol rounds too often. I think out of the total series that we watched them play during the pro placement, I think there were 4 for 5 pistol rounds that just me and you casted for them. So I mean, they're pretty strong on pistol rounds. So first round of second half is now live. Synergy Gaming versus Fenix in your CEVO Season 7 MLG Pro League. And this is these guys. Oh, Justin getting a beautiful headshot there that takes it off out of the round. And already what we were talking about is coming to fruition here. If Fenix can hold on, but Davey and Jason both get 2 shots to even it out, make it a 3-on-3. Silent might get caught here from his left. Davey's right there around the corner. Does Davey make the peek? No, he doesn't go for it. But a beautiful bait there from his teammate at the bench, and Davey commits to it, pushes his way into the kitchen, able to get 2 more frags. That's a 3K for him into the round. And Fenix loses a pistol.
There you have it. I mean, showing me and Misled what's up, our synergy. I mean, Davey went all out in that round. Great timing with his rush onto the market there. And I mean, what can you really say besides Davey played that absolutely excellently, and the rest of the team did pretty well. But Davey with those 3 kills, very important to start things off in this half. You said it. They basically needed to win that pistol round, start things off well, and now they had the momentum in their favor, having won the last 2 rounds in a row.
Into round 17 now. Fenix is going to be down by 2 after Synergy was able to take that pistol. But Fenix very good here. CT side ecos, and Silent is pushed up extremely aggressive. I like the positioning here. If he doesn't get flashbang, he can turn his back out of it real quick, but he's just basically looking down to see if anybody's coming out of connector. His back is pretty open, except for his teammate covering from up top. That is going to be Ely. Ely will make the call for him to turn back around if he needs to. Here comes Davey. Davey's going to come up. Davey tries to get the jump shot. Phoenix, or excuse me, Silent will take down Sidoff, but Buzza and Fox both answer here. Superior gun power coming from them, trying to spray through the floor. Will be mainline. He does get away from that. Justin's there also. Can Justin stay up? Only able to get one before he goes down, and Streb is going to be on the rotate. Buzza did hear him, so it's going to be hard for Streb to get something going on here with this scout in hand.
Yeah, he's just looking to get a kill or two here, I think. He's probably not looking to retake the site with just a scout, but oh man, he tried, and almost getting two there. Would have probably been able to rapidly turn around and give Davey a run for his money as he runs in from behind. I mean, what you're seeing here from SYNRGY, just in this half especially, is great teamwork. We saw it from Davey. He used his teammate to his advantage in the first round, being able to rush into the market and surprise the opponent when he knew he wouldn't be ready for it, given that his teammates were distracting him elsewhere. We saw it there as well. JSONR rushing and catching mainline by surprise as he was reloading that 5-7 from spamming the Palace, knew exactly what was up when probably his teammate in Palace called that he was moving back. Or maybe he just had the map awareness to realize, hey, he's probably fallen back to the ramp. I can easily catch him reloading. Either way is a great move, and whoa, Fox, 2 huge kills to start off the round.
Yeah, he looked like he was in serious dire straits right there, but getting saved, able to pull that gun down. I believe, yeah, that was definitely the Galil there that saved his life. Able to get 2. JSONR gets the other 2. Now it's all up to Ely. He's going to be 1v5. With only a P2000 in his hand, he goes down as JSONR pushes 3K for JSONR with the MAC-10. That's is going to make the score
for SYNRGY.
11. Yeah, 11-7. SYNRGY.
That's exactly the start to the half they needed. Now is when they need to really continue it, because now Fenix has guns in hand, and you know, they're going to be able to put up a solid defense. Now they don't actually have enough money for a full set of grenades here, and that's going to make a huge difference. They've got a flashbang each, couple of smokes, but 2 smokes is not enough to hold back an entire terrorist team on this map. They're going to have to use those very carefully and sparingly.
So full buy coming from both teams here. Going to be into round 19. Fenix really needs to pick this up as CT's here. Otherwise, SYNRGY is going to run away with map number 1 in an unexpected fashion here. I believe all the odds were definitely in favor of Fenix.
Big time, yeah.
And I believe me and you were in agreement there, thinking Fenix would be able to take this one in 2 maps. But right now, SYNRGY putting up quite the fight and showing their talent here on T side. But it's really going to show if they can put it together on gun rounds against Fenix, though.
Oh, Ely going to peek Davey, but Davey's ready for what a shot.
Oh, mainline.
Like he knows mainline is there too. Man, Davey is just on point here. He knows exactly the situational awareness shown by Davey here is just phenomenal.
Oh, mainline made a little too much noise when he dropped down, tried to commit to try and take down Buzza. Doesn't end up getting the frag, and Davey will come out from behind to remove him from the round. So only one player on the catwalk defending, and that's going to be Streb. He gets one before he's traded out by Davey, and that bomb is going to commit to be here. Oh, will Justin get this off? Justin's going to be playing on this lurk. Does he know Fox is there? Fox drops down. Fox gets taken out by him as Silent is able to take down Davey. So now a 2 versus 2 here. And Jason around the corner will take down Silent. He peeked from the kitchen, didn't pay off. Now 1 versus 2 situation for Justin.
This is a difficult retake because you could be anywhere in B, and there's a good chance somebody's going to be in the apartments. As you can see, Jason's already made his way up in there, so it's going to be tough to root him out.
Oh, Sidoff does go down to Justin there. So now it's all going to be up to Jason. Oh, Justin has to stick this. Can't
But it's
fake
a 10-second defuse.
Yeah. He doesn't really have a choice. I mean, he could have got off that and got the kill, and still... Yeah, he probably would have got that still. Yeah, he would have had that.
But, I mean, the pressure's on. Like, you know that if the guy doesn't peek you right away, you're going to be stuck basically sticking it at that point. So, you could tell there was some hesitation when he finally did notice that his opponent was peeking from the apartments, JSONR, but JSONR made the better of him because he was ready for the engagement, and... And that was all there was to it. That hesitation at that last second by Justin did him in.
Definitely. So into round 20 here, SYNRGY up 12-7. Looking like they might still control this as Fenix is going to be onto a pistol buy here. But Justin picks up a nice headshot there on Fox, able to get himself an AK. And that's going to help out a lot here. I wonder if they're going to split those players up. No, they're going to maintain that stack over there at the A bomb site, possibly rotate over a little bit, as Ely will call one player in upper B, and the bomb and the rest of the teammates from Synergy are kind of rotating in that direction. Probably going to try and split Catwalk and the B-Tons.
Yeah, seems likely that's what they're going to do here. Yeah, they are conglomerating here in the B apartments. And now... Now Ely, the last one defending bomb site B. This could be really bad news for Fenix over at B.
Should we just call that the Enron? They have the full Enron going over here at the B bomb site right now. They are committing to it, possibly going to drop through the underpass, and Enron has been foiled there, going back to the connector. Can they keep it going here? Sit off, and Davey trying to force their way in, as Davey's still over there at B, but here comes Justin spraying down Jason R and Buzza, and I think it's official now. Enron has been completely broken up and dissolved. So Justin takes down Davey, and it's all up to Sit-Off. Gonna be 1 versus 3. Justin's only 1 frag away from getting himself the ace. He's got the 4K. Mainline's gonna step out. Is he gonna steal the ace? And he's going to, not allowing Justin to get the ace. But
you know
Phoenix
what? I think they're happy to get that. I think they're happy to get that win.
Yeah,
that was just a phenomenal round. Unbelievable that they were able to win that round, really. Especially given they only had 1 at B. If Synergy had gone whole hog into B, it would have been really, really good for them. But they bet wrong. They figured Fenix would probably have rotated 1 or 2 guys over by then, and it worked out well for Fenix in the end. As you said, conglomerated Synergy Limited just going chapter 11 there at the end of the round. Oh my God, look at this, though. A fast rush up middle, but Buzza is ready for it. Not too ready, though, as he finally goes down to Justin. Whew.
Man, good trades there coming out in the middle, all in favor of Fenix so far, though. So it's going to be Jason 1v3. Justin could pick up 2. Silent got 1 before traded out. Streb does have a frag of his own. Bomb down in T-spawn. And this is going to be a rough look if you're Justin here. You got to be able to try and get this 1 versus 1 battle off here towards the B bomb site. You're trying to work your way into tunnels, but Justin's playing the angle. If Jason comes out just a hair too far, Justin's, oh no. He backed up a little bit here, so he's just waiting for him to go up over the top of him or try and work his way in mid. Will he make a sound, though? Will he see his head? Look how close he is with X-Ray. Oh, his head just popped up. Justin just saw him.
Oh, he saw the helmet.
Man.
Oh, no, bad
just
news for
barely.
Jason.
Oh, he's going to get flanked here. And that'll do it. Justin on the cleanup with the 3K. That makes it 12-9. Synergy.
I can't believe he managed to catch just barely 1 pixel probably at the top of his head. Justin was obviously really, really zoned in on those 2 spots where he knew that Jason could be coming through. And that worked out well because now Jason doesn't get the bomb plant, which would have been really nice money-wise for Synergy, and they're forced onto an eco.
Yeah, that's rough looking there for them. That should put this game at 12-10 in favor of Phoenix. They're going to be holding from CT side. They should easily be able to shut down this eco round from Synergy. Maybe. I don't know. Synergy's been playing very well so far. I mean, they do have the lead. They've got quite a few rounds on T side here. So let's see if they can keep the momentum going in their favor, even though they did just lose that last round.
2 rounds in a row, really. The momentum's starting to shift on Phoenix. If Synergy doesn't get a bunch of kills here, then it's going to be a really, really tough next couple of rounds.
Ely's going to be your Catwalk player. Gonna drop a grenade down. How much damage will that do? Jason R actually goes down to 19 off of that. Eventually gets cleaned up there. That's going to be Justin and Ely both picking up frags. So the bomb is going to be down in the connector. Mainline steps out, able to spray down his opponent. Sit off through the connector. So Davey, last one left alive, out in middle. And Silent is going to be on the hunt. Eventually gets the final frag of the round. That is going to make it 12-10 there. And Phoenix gets out of there unscathed.
So what we really haven't seen from Synergy so far on T side, and they haven't really needed to because they won the pistol round so effectively, and then a couple of bad investments made by Phoenix in the next few rounds really enabled them to get 4 rounds in a row without too much fancy work. But we haven't seen them do any crazy takes with coordinated smokes and flashes and whatnot. That's what they're going to need to do going into the next buy rounds if they want to win them. I mean, buzzing with huge headshots though certainly helps.
Oh, what a save there from Streb to save Justin. Justin pulls it around, is able to take down Buzza. 2K for Justin, and just like that, Phoenix has brought it within 1 round. 12-11, Synergy is up.
Okay, so now we have a bye round here, and the gap has completely narrowed. 12-11, the score line, and Synergy needs to pull something together right now. Not in a few rounds. This is it. It's pretty much, it's time for Synergy to do something amazing. I hope they have something up their sleeves. I hope it's not just going to be this pug style that we've seen so far from them on T side. Granted, they haven't had the need or the ability to pull off a full coordinated site take, but this is where they need to do it if they want to hope to get into one of these, especially because Silent and Ely both pulling out the ops. We've got a double op setup. Smoke's going to be that much more important in this round.
Yeah, definitely. They really need to get those down to prevent those op lanes from being just completely open and overran with them. And we still have the pause going on. Still waiting to get this underway, but yeah, that double op look, if they can't get the smokes down to close down those lanes, Silent very effective with it, Ely very effective with it also, and that's kind of the thing here. I mean, we've seen Justin work the op very well. I've even seen Streb pick it up in his hands and use it somewhat effectively, and Mainline can op also, so really this is looking like a Luminosity-style team here, where if the op gets dropped, it can easily be recycled onto almost any other player, and they can use it at least somewhat effectively in the round. If not, get a frag, save it for the next round to drop it back into the hands of your Silent or your Ely.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're in a great position here. And even failing that, they have enough money, frankly, to do another double op setup if they want to next round. And that's just from winning so many rounds and so effectively without losing any players to these ecos.
Yeah. So into round 24 here, Fenix trying to catch up. Davey will shut that down early, though, dropping Silent out of the round. That's going to be a big look for them, but Ely quickly trades him out. So the op paying dividends there. Ely steps out with the op, able to trade out the frag onto Silent, so one op is still up. Let's see if they maintain hold of only one of those, as Buzza will work his way down through mid, take down Justin with a nice AK headshot there, but Mainline, look at this flank from Mainline. Look at this. Sidoff doesn't know he's there. Takes the shot on Sidoff. That's going to be a bomb down. Fox is not ready for it either. Is Jason R. They're kind of looking his direction. He's spraying so much. Can't bring it down, and Buzza will get another frag there. Can Streb hold it off? That's going to be a 1 versus 1 battle now. Throws the Molotov in his direction. Streb's going to have to be forced into the bomb site. Or excuse me, Buzza's forced into the bomb site. Streb will actually have to wrap his way back around into the window room, trying to go towards connector. Makes the jump now. He's in towards jungle. Buzza doesn't know where he's at. Oh, look at Streb going all the way to the connector. This is going to catch Buzza so off guard here. And Buzza actually pushes down into CT. He's got a little bit of time here. Not enough time to run to the B bomb site, but he has enough time to kind of peek in every direction to try and find out.
And you know what? He has enough time to make Streb second guess himself.
Yep.
That's exactly what he needed to do. That's going to give him plenty of time to plant that bomb.
Still looking, doesn't quite know where he's at though, so fires a shot off, and those actually kind of hit a little bit there on Buzza, but it gives him an idea where the CT's coming from, and no, we can't get the shot off. Buzza will win the exchange. 1 versus 1 clutch for Buzza, and he also gets the 3K onto the round, so Synergy makes it a 2-round differential now, 13-11.
Buzza played that extremely well. I'm really impressed with the patience that he showed there. He made sure to check CT as much as he had really time for, and that was important because he knew, okay, if somebody is going to be coming from CT, then it's going to take him a while because I just checked pretty far into it. I know he's not up close on CT. At that point, he had time to plant a bomb, keeping his eye on the other spots that he knew that Streb could be coming from, like Catwalk or even from behind. So that was a great turnaround for him in that round, and it was kind of amazing given Mainline's flank that he was able to pull off coming all the way through the Palace. That was a bit of a misstep, by the way, earlier from Synergy, not sending a guy into Palace. Mainline wasn't able to capitalize as well as he should have, but definitely a dangerous spot for Synergy as they pick up yet another round.
Ooh, Streb is getting super aggressive here, trying to get a gunfight with Davey. Both of them go down almost equally here. Streb goes down to 31, Davey goes down to 41, so only a 10 HP difference in favor of Davey from that exchange, but Mainline's also down pretty low himself. He's down to 34 HP, so into round 25, Synergy has the upper hand here, not only in rounds, but with players with least damage done to them.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough round for Fenix to close out, but they do still have both of their ops, and they're in the hands of 2 very skilled oppers. However, how much is that going to be able to save them on bomb site B?
Oh, man, Davey just barely makes that drop in there, and Ely and Justin both get frags. Ely's still trying to fight from the catwalk, though. Can he pull the op out, get a little more damage off? But no, Silent is there. Double op look once again. Mainline takes down Sidoff as Jason R answers twice there. He's going to be the last man standing here. They know where he's at, though. Can he continue? Only 4 HP, and Mainline will clean up. That's a 2K for Mainline and the 1 versus 1 clutch to make the game 13-12 in favor of Synergy.
Mainline living with only 8 HP. That's just about as close as a round can get, folks. I mean, that was an unbelievable closeout to the round. Mainline with the spam through the wall. That was Mainline really saved Fenix there, and that is an important round too, because it would have been round number 14 for Synergy, and they would have had all the money advantage. Fenix wouldn't have been able to pull together a proper buy. So just a great win for Fenix off of Mainline, closing it out. Brings them right back into the game.
They're still going to get aggressive onto this one. Davey's down to 62 HP. They're just going to try and bum rush the catwalk right now. Ely's there in the ladder room, able to get a frag. But he knows terrorists are all on top of him. He legs Fox, can't take him down. So that's going to be Sidoff, removing him from the round, as Buzza also gets a frag. But Streb up top in the apartments. Here comes the rotate, though. Silent playing from the porch, or excuse me, from the old jail, which is now benched. Does a bunch of damage. Can he take down Buzza? Runs out of ammo, has to back up into the bomb site. Grenade touchdown. It's all up to Buzza, and he's able to get both of those frags. That's a huge 3K for Buzza. That makes it 14-12 Synergy.
That spray from Buzza was just all over the place. I mean, wow. That round went so fast. There was just things going on everywhere, and I don't even know what to say. But that's exactly what happens when, I mean, Silent and Ely were forced to play kind of a different role than they normally do. I mean, the rifling, certainly they're capable of, but Silent not able to afford an op, so he was forced to try to play that long game with the M4, not as effective as if he had had an op there. Can you imagine if he had an op on that bench? It would have been so good for him to be able to hold it from that cat push. Just unfortunate for him that he didn't. Now they're on a force buy because they don't want to give Synergy the last 2 rounds. But if they don't win this one, they're going to be in big trouble.
Man, can they get this double flank off fast enough here? Silent did a good job distracting, so they're going to try and get the double flank off. That's going to be Mainline, the number 7 man of Justin, trying to get the flank. They see Fox right there. They don't go for the shot just yet. There goes the pistol play coming out. And Buzza will capitalize, though, able to pick up both of those frags also. So now Streb into a 1 versus 3 all by himself. He's able to take down Davey. Now it's a 1 versus 2. Can he get some more damage off? He's very low on HP. That wall is so spammable. He's only got that 2 HP. Picks up a Galil here. He's going to go against Buzza with 32, and Buzza gets the spray. That's another 3K for Buzza. That makes it 15-12 Synergy at match point.
Whoa. Buzza has had these rounds where he's just completely on fire, and he seems to be hitting every shot, even the ones that are just random sprays in the direction, generally, of where he knows the Fenix players are going to be. It's just amazing map sense and map knowledge. The timing of spraying through that box exactly when he knew that final player was going to be rushing through there to try to get into jungle was just, it was amazingly well done. And it gets Synergy their match point round, and now they're up against just an eco round, basically.
Silent's going to be on a huge flank here. He knows there's a terrorist off to his right. Doesn't matter. Buzza will eventually take him down. Fox also takes down Ely, so it's up to Justin and Mainline to keep their team alive in this game. They're going to be fighting for the tie here. They have to do this 2 versus 5. Justin drops the pop flash out, steps out, and no, Jason R goes down, but Buzza and Fox are not blind by it. Map number 1 goes to Synergy. That's a 16-12 victory for them, and now we work our way into map number 2.
Guys, that was unbelievable. That was Fenix's map pick.
Yeah.
And somehow Synergy was able to win even on Fenix's map pick. Now they're going into Synergy's map. I mean, they have the advantage here. I got to say it. It seems like it's very real, the possibility that Synergy is going to win the night.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. We're going to go into Inferno here. which of course is going to be Synergy's pick on this, which will give Fenix their side choice. And Synergy has really stepped it up since the last time that I personally have seen them. They're playing extremely well here. I mean, Davey is playing so good. And Buzza, you always know Buzza's that guy to look out for because he shoots very well. He's extremely effective with the op in his hands. And he was just playing, I mean, literally, it was like he was all over that map the entire time on top of the Fenix players, shooting and working the op very, very well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Buzza was everywhere, but there were 4 players on Synergy who got more than 20 kills. I mean, Buzza wasn't even really leading in kills by that much, despite all these amazing rounds that he was having. And that's just, I mean, it's testament to the fact that that team has been playing extremely well together. It's not just that every one of their players is playing well, and they are, but we've seen time and again these great plays off of each other. You can tell they have a good sense of how each other work. When one player, he's kind of out of bullets or he's sprayed and he's distracted the enemy, then the next player knows, boom, this is the time to strike right now. This is exactly when he's distracted. And the timing, it just seems so right so many times. And that's why Synergy's been winning so far this game.
Yeah,